Evil struck Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It was a hot summer night in 1994. The victim was young Evelyna LeBlanc. She was a bright and beautiful young woman with her whole life ahead of her. Somebody out there snuffed out that light. They left her life, and this case, ice cold. Evelyna's murder shook the community. The police had few leads. They investigated every possible angle. Days turned into weeks, then months, and then years. The case went cold. The trail ran dry. Justice seemed like a distant dream for Evelyna and her family. But even in the coldest of cases, hope can flicker back to life. Sometimes all it takes is one little thing to break it wide open. Years passed, and the memory of Evelyna's murder faded into the background. People moved on with their lives, but the pain never truly left those who knew and loved her. The case remained unsolved. Leads dried up. The file gathered dust on a detective's desk. Over a decade later, a chillingly similar crime occurred. This time it was in Portland, Oregon, hundreds of miles away from the bustling streets of Baton Rouge. Elena Thompson, a vibrant young woman like Evelyna, was brutally attacked. She survived. This time, the attacker left behind a crucial piece of evidence: his shoe. This wasn't just any shoe. It held the key to unlocking the past and connecting two seemingly unrelated cases. The DNA found on the shoe matched DNA evidence from Evelyna's murder scene. The cold case, frozen for years, began to thaw. Detective Molly Daul caught Elena's case. She was a woman who understood the pursuit of justice. She worked tirelessly, driven by the need to bring closure to both Elena and Evelyna's cases. The DNA match was the break she needed. Daul's investigation led her to a suspect, Imani Williams. Williams was apprehended and brought to justice for the attack on Elena Thompson. His conviction was a victory for Elena, but it only told half the story. The DNA evidence linked Williams to Evelyna's murder. But there was a problem, a big problem. The law had something to say about it. Imani Williams was a juvenile when Evelyna was murdered. This created a legal roadblock. Prosecutors faced a legal quagmire. They couldn't pursue charges against Williams for Evelyna's death due to his age at the time of the crime. Justice had been served for Elena Thompson, but for Evelyna LeBlanc and her family, the feeling of closure remained elusive. The knowledge of who was responsible brought them little solace. The law prevented them from witnessing their loved one's killer face the full consequences of his actions. The chilling case of Evelyna LeBlanc serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of the justice system. It highlights the bittersweet nature of truth and the often unsatisfying gray areas that life throws our way. In the end, Elena Thompson found justice, while Evelyna LeBlanc's family continues to grapple with the agonizing lack of closure. Two women, forever linked by a single thread of evil, their stories a testament to both the power and limitations of the law.